Oh boy, they are coming for Hunter and Joe Biden. They are coming for Hunter hard. We got this story today from Timcast News where Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene holds up explicit images of Hunter Biden during House Oversight Committee hearing. And let me tell you, it is something glorious that we should all see. Here we got a picture of her holding up the poster board. I love how she probably handed this to one of her staffers, like, all right, I need a poster board. Hunter Biden. Get it up there. They're like, what the? What? Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene holds up explicit images of Hunter Biden during a House Oversight Committee hearing on Wednesday. The images are from Hunter Biden's laptop, which he had left at a computer repair shop before making its way into the hands of the conservative media. The hearing featured two IRS whistleblowers who alleged that the president's son received special treatment during their investigation into his business dealings. Before we begin, I would like to let the committee and everyone watching at home that parental discretion is advised, Greene had said before holding up a poster featuring some of the hundreds of sexual images that are found on the hard drive. The images on the poster had the faces of his sexual partners obscured and Hunter's face was visible. So yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene just went full on beast mode on the floor, and needless to say, there were quite a few Democratic counterparts on the floor there that weren't too happy, and they deemed her actions to be inappropriate and out of line, which is funny coming from the people like they're trying to be the moral police. Meanwhile, the things that they support are completely and totally immoral. Let's take a look at this clip here.
I would like to present this to the committee. This is showing Hunter Biden paying for a victim's United flight from LA to Dulles. I believe this is a violation of the Mann Act. This is Hunter Biden's, this is his proof that he bought the ticket. He bought it for this woman right here. He flew her from Los Angeles to Washington on June 14th, flew her back to Los Angeles, California on June 15th of 2018.
So yeah, they're just coming after him for all kinds of things now. The Mann Act for transporting a person across state lines for the use of sexual purposes. So let's keep watching this tweet from Benny Johnson here.
And I would like to point out that if he was purchasing her a plane ticket for sex and traveling across state lines, do you believe that to be a violation of the Mann Act, Mr. Ziegler?
So I can talk to specifically what's in my transcript regarding the Mann Act. So I know we were compiling the information together.
Yes, but Mr. Ziegler, as the law states, by the code of the law, it states traveling, paying someone to go across state lines is prostitution. It's a violation of the Mann Act. Let me just move on just one more second here.
Yeah, she said it a lot better than me. Moving someone across state lines for the purpose of prostitution, a violation of the Mann Act. All right, here we go. Here's the moment of truth right here.
When Hunter Biden paid for this woman to do this with him, to travel across state lines from California to Washington, D.C. on June 15th, this is a violation of the Mann Act. This was prostitution.
There you have it, folks. She literally pulled up a poster board of blacked out images of basically pornographic material on the floor. Greene alleged that the president's son had used his business to write off payments to prostitutes illegally. If he was purchasing her for a ticket, then it would cross state lines. Yeah, we just heard all that. So the IRS whistleblowers, Joseph Ziegler, would not confirm if Biden had violated the Mann Act in that instance, but said that they found deductions that he believed to be a sex club and escort services. And we just have a bunch of retweets Oh, here we go. You want let's see some of the reaction to this. Should we be displaying this, Mr. Chairman?
To a foreign-based amateur online pornography platform. This is evidence
Chairman,
of Hunter Biden
Chairman,
making sex. Excuse me, this is my time. Making pornography.
Should we be displaying this, Mr. Chairman?
The audio is extremely low on that, but yeah, as you can hear, as she's bringing it up, of course, while she's in the middle of talking, it's still her time. Is should we be showing this? Should we be showing this? This is hard proof. This is not good. We got a tweet from the woman herself, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Probably just another.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before we begin,
it's the whole
I would
thing.
The DOJ manual.
thank you. I would like to present this to for sex and traveling across.
What we can do is, given by the statute, we can turn those over to the House Ways and Means Committee, and then we can they can decide to vote to turn them over to you regarding Mann Act.
Thank you, Mr. Ziegler. So talking about Hunter Biden using his company, Owasco PC, to pay prostitutes, this is also a suspicious activity report showing that victim one...
How many suspicious activity reports does this guy have open on him? Seriously, how many? I can imagine it has to be at least in the triple digits.
The woman that was paid for prostitution that traveled from California to Washington, D.C., paid for by Hunter Biden. This is an excerpt from a SARS report that we've read in the Treasury, and I think you all have looked at these too, showing that victim one was supposedly an employee of Owasco. But I would like to point out, this is not really what most paralegals do.
So she was in the books. The sex workers were being listed as employees. Paralegals. That's hilarious.
For law firms. And it's very serious that Hunter Biden was paying this woman through his law firm and then writing it off as business tax exemptions. Most people write off, their write off things for their taxes through their businesses, like a meal or say office supplies. But can you confirm for me that Hunter Biden had written off payments to prostitutes through his law firm, Owasco?
I appreciate the question given by the statute. I'm limited in my testimony today, and I respectfully would need to turn those records over to the House Ways and Means Committee.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ziegler. One last question. You referred to one of the assistants as West Coast assistant. I believe this is the West Coast assistant. Could you agree with that?
So everything's starting to line up here. Everything is starting to make sense, and let me tell you what, they're going after him hard. Congresswoman tweeted a video for the exchange writing, "Here's proof Hunter Biden paid prostitutes through his law firm Owasco PC and trafficked his victims across state lines in violation of the Mann Act. Not only that, IRS whistleblowers confirmed Hunter Biden committed tax fraud by deducting payments to prostitutes from Owasco's taxes." Boom! There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? You think that this is another thing that Biden's gonna get away with? That he's just going to get off the hook because daddy's the president? Let me know down in the comments section. I appreciate you all for being here. Remember to stay engaged and stay enraged in politics, my friends.